Hello everyone, it's Terry, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to another edition of An Orchid a Day. Today, I am going to introduce you to a new but old addition to my collection. Actually, these were outside on my porch all day yesterday in temperatures of 40 degrees, and I didn't get them until it was about 37. And surprisingly, they are still alive, fingers crossed, so far. But this is a bucket list plant that has been in and out of my collection since I was aware of this species. And the species is none other than Dendrobium lasianthera. Now, you know, these are very hard to come by, and they're hard to come by in any size other than seedlings, which makes them even more difficult. They are known to be very, very difficult in cultivation, but nonetheless, it's a bucket list plant, one that is very desirable by anyone who loves antelope, dendrobiums. You just can't get enough of lasianthera. As this says, Sepik Blue has been considered one of Papua New Guinea's best and most beautiful orchids. Has a romantic history in that it was found in the Yamas Lakes by Captain Blood during his courageous escape from Japanese soldiers in the 1939-45 war. When he saw it, Captain Blood did not stay upon his coin, but grabbed one and made his escape. Plant was named you can see that. Fortunately, when describing the species, made no comparison with lasianthera. When the war was over, the administration began extending the area under their jurisdiction, and the officers discovered thousands of plants in the May River swamps, and thus they called them May River Red. And here is lasianthera. This is the species, I believe. It's not a form or variety, but very beautiful thing. So, of course, it goes on to say that in his observations, he discovered just the variation in color of the flowers and the size of the plants, particularly those in the May River swamps. Canes of the plants were more than 3 meters long. They were guided by color, flower color. Weak canes, bent, deformed. In most cases, because of their struggle to reach the sun and having to struggle up through the many branched swamp trees. These trees were small, averaging 3 to 4 meters high, and it is sometimes something to remember. I can't imagine. So it also says that there are all these other species that are growing around the same area. And this is May River Red. And it says very tough canes, 7 to 18 centimeters, blah, blah, blah. Now down below, this is Veronica Samar, which is a different color form. And these are all around the May River. And here is Sepik Blue, the famous one. The one that I have just the species, and I know I have one that is a name. Oh, this is Pink Lips. I'm not sure what that is. That's got to be just another Dendrobium. So I've got one hybrid and 2 species of lasianthera. So it should be pretty nonetheless. These are big giants. They love lots of light, lots of water. very temperamental, hard to grow in cultivation. But I will probably continue to grow this plant as long as I can find it, and hopefully someday I will get one to stick. I am hoping. As I said, these are antelope type dendrobiums. Very, very large canes. They love sun, love heat, and they often are dangling over the swamps or the rivers there. So they get plenty of water. So we will see how these go. I have tried in the past different ways. I've tried it. Last one I actually was doing well with in semi-hydro. But I had an accident where some squirrels got in and knocked it out of the plant, and it never was the same since then. I do believe I want to try to mount one of these since they're small. The other two, I have no idea, but I will most likely, once they outgrow these little pots, once I figure out what they're in, I'll put them in something that's very fine and gives them a lot of drainage, maybe even some charcoal. You know, I want us to try maybe even shells or some kind of a rock. We'll see. But that is Dendrobium, a bucket list plant for me. And this is Dendrobium abracadabra, which is a Latoria Polysema crossed with Jovialatium. Thanks for watching.